We got some brand new info and a first look at gameplay for the new Forza Motorsport releasing this year during the Summer Games Fest and Forza Monthly. I wanted to take some time to go over everything such as the new career mode, car and track lists, changes to upgrades and much more, and at the end I'll also go over the release date as well as the different editions of the game. A like rating will help get this video out there, but let's jump into the first segment being the all new Builders Cup career mode. Taking inspiration from all of the greatness of the motorsport franchise, especially with 3 and 4, Builders Cup works in a brand new way. After the introduction, you'll see a bunch of tour options down the left hand side, which over time you'll be able to unlock and complete. By the looks of it, everyone will start from the Practical Performance series in the first tour section being Modern Tour. Once you complete that series, you then move on to the next one. And after finishing all series in the Modern Tour, for example, you then unlock the Enthusiast Tour, and this will be how you progress through the Builders Cup. Turn 10 also confirmed that they made changes to the progression, meaning all players will start at the bottom with slower cars, and as you work your way through the career mode, you'll gradually unlock new and better cars. Each series focuses on different groups of cars. In the demo, they showcase the Built for Sports series, which gives you the option to use the 2020 Toyota Supra, the 2019 Porsche Cayman GTS, or the 2023 Nissan Z. You can make adjustments to your settings and difficulty like usual, but before the main race event, you now have open practice. I'm not too sure if this is required or skippable, but this mode lets you test your car around the track before the main event, and in this mode there are requirements such as completing a set amount of laps, along with bonuses such as completing a lap in a certain amount of time. You even earn car mastery and car XP in practice mode, which takes us into the next new feature. Car mastery and car XP play a huge part in the progression of the game. Every car starts from level 1 and requires you to use it in race events to level it up over time by earning car XP. Each time you level up your car, you unlock new upgrade parts with a total of 50 levels per car, and some upgrade parts are actually locked until higher levels. The creative director, Chris Asaki, states that cars are built and not bought, meaning you'll only use in-game credits to purchase new cars and not on upgrades. Each time you level up a car, you also get awarded some car points which are used to spend on upgrades. As an example, when you unlock exhaust, you unlock all available options for your car, with the race exhaust costing more car points than the street one. You also have the option to uninstall or swap any of the parts when upgrading, which will give you the difference in points back to you to use elsewhere. Now, I'm all for the dev team to implement a new feature, but I do feel like this one is going to be a problem as I've seen lots of negative comments since these trailers released. And don't get me wrong, I do like the idea of having to play the game using different cars, but to level up every single car individually feels really long-winded, and adding to this, those of us that create and share videos showcasing newly added cars, we're going to have an absolute nightmare, as before we do anything we'll have to level them up, which is said to take around 3 hours depending on the car. It's highly unlikely that the dev team will change how this new upgrade system works, as it's such a cool feature, so we'll just have to make do with it. Again, I'm not really upset, it's just something very different to get used to. The gameplay effects have changed in many ways with Forza Motorsport. Fully dynamic time of day and weather effects now feature on every track in the game. Like a lot of the sim races, you may start a race in dry sunny conditions, and then later on, depending on what your settings are, it may change to cloudy and rain conditions. Along with that, players can also expect a change in tyre grip on the track as cars will leave rubber, increasing grip. This is also affected by the dynamic weather and how many laps are in the race event, meaning no 2 laps will ever feel the same. Before a race event, you now have the option to choose your starting position with a new feature called Challenge the Grid. This is also where you'll make changes to your AI difficulty and damage settings, as well as customizing the race rules. You'll be awarded different amounts of credits depending on where you start on the grid, but also given a predicted outcome on the side determined by your car upgrades and skill. If you want a guaranteed win, of course, you can start higher up, or if you want more of a challenge, you could even start lower down or in last. Once you finish the practice laps and all of your difficulty settings are adjusted and ready to go, you can now enter the featured race for that series. Forza Motorsport's new Drivatars AI has a huge upgrade which you'll notice on track with how they race. Depending on your difficulty settings for the AI, they can even keep up with some of the fastest drivers in the community to really give everyone a challenge. And some more good news is that due to these changes, we shouldn't expect rubber banding on opponents' cars in single player. Moving on, accessibility is the best it's ever been in motorsport, giving everyone the opportunity to play the game. They're going to go into more details later on, but for now they've shared a few of these new features which will actually allow blind driving assists, one-touch driving, voicing, and screen narration. This is such an important feature as it makes gaming accessible for so many more players. Now the big two I'm sure a lot of you are waiting for are the cars and the tracks. So Forza Motorsport will launch with over 500 cars to use in-game, including a bunch of new to motorsport such as the cover cars being the Corvette E-Ray and the Cadillac Racing V-Series R. As of recording this, 139 cars have been confirmed and can be found on the official website, and each time new cars are shown they will update this list on the website until the final full version just before launch. And just like the cars, we've also got some new tracks included with the lineup at launch. So far we know of 12 of the 20 tracks from the website, but we can also spot the Nürburgring in the latest demo trailer, making it 13. Just like Forza Horizon 5 with its live service updates, Motorsport is also taking the same approach. Over time, we can expect more race events in the Builders Cup, as well as new additions to the track and car rosters. With that being said, this means that although the career mode is single player, you must be connected to the internet in order to play this game. Lastly, let's take a look at the different editions of the game, and as expected, Forza Motorsport is available day one with Xbox Game Pass, as well as 3 editions of the game available to purchase. First is the standard edition for $69.99, which just includes the base game. There's also no pre-order bonus that's been shared as of yet. Next is the deluxe edition for $79.99, which includes the game and car pass, giving players a new to Forza car every week for 30 weeks, making it 30 total cars. And lastly is the premium edition for $89.99, which includes the game, car pass, the VIP membership giving you 5 cars, a bunch of vanity items and a permanent 2x credit boost, the welcome pack helping you at the start of the game with 5 car unlocks and bonus credits, and then the race day pack with 8 new to Forza cars built for on-track racing. Also, those of you that pre-order the premium edition can also play 5 days early on October 5th. You can also buy the Ultimate Add-ons bundle, which includes all premium edition content. So if you've got it on Game Pass or just the standard edition of the game, you can get this if you want to. This is all of the new info we got from the 2 recent showcase events on Forza Motorsport, due for release this year on October 10th or 5 days earlier with the premium edition. Be sure to comment any thoughts down below and keep an eye on my channel over the next few months for more motorsport news before it releases. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.